This video was talking about of the RTU-PN12 product introduction and the feature. And first, you can see this is the RTU-PN12 module, and it's for a remote module, and it supports RT communication, real-time communications, and it's built into 8 digital input and 8 digital output, and for the NPN type. And it also have 4 channels high-speed counting and 4 channel high-speed plus output. But if you choose the AB max phase, frequency will be 100 kilometer hertz. And here you can see for the digital X3 and X7 point, it can use the capture functions, and the parameter capture in the manual. You can see the capture. It will write to touch. And here is the Maximus module put beside the RTU. It can support 14 modules besides, and only if you use the special module, you can put 8 modules beside. And here's the naming of the RTU PN12. First, RTU, it means the remote module, and PN means Profinet. And the last number 2 means the 2 generations, and 0 to 3 first number means non-IO, 8 digital or 8 digital output, and 2 means 16 DI, 3 means 60 DO. And here you can see we have the X0 to X7, and it's equal volt high-speed output, and we also have Y0 to Y7. It can be the high-speed plus. And here is the 20-volt power supply, and we have 2 Ethernet port slot here, and it's for the switch function. You can see here is for the switch function, and for its communication rate, it's 1000 million bytes, and the data load is 512 bytes, and we just only for RT, no IRT. And also communication cycles minima is 1 millisecond, and you use the Cat E Ethernet cable. And also if for 2 point is less than 50 meters. And here is the applications area. You can hear here because in Delta PLC we only have AX5 model has the Profinet master, so we use the AX5 be the Profinet master to connect to our RTU-PN12. And we can also connect another RTU PN here. So because it has 2 switch ports, so you don't need to another switch to connect each other. we will introduce 3 examples of the RTU-PN12. And first example is the AX5 controller with the remote RTU Profinet, and we will control the output Y0 to Y7 that it's on. And on the right side, we will put the DVP 16SP and also the 06XA-S, and make the DIO modules on, and also the analog output and input, make it work. So first, you can see here for the hardware connection, you can see our computer is 109 to 168.1 and maybe 44. And here AX5 has 2 Ethernet ports, and one for 1.5, and the next port is for 2.5. And we will connect to the RTU PN12, and the IP is 2.2. And we will put the wiring for channel 1 and channel 5. And channel 5, this 06XA have 2 output analog and 4 input analog. So we use the channel 5 output voltage to the channel 1. And we go through the software. And first, if you didn't have the Profinet parameters file, GSDNL file, you can go to download center and key the keyword, and you can find the RTU-PN12 parameter file, and you can download it. And then you go to the here, you can see here, if you open the DI Designer AX, and you can put tool device repository and you can give the location and install the parameter file. And if you use the Delta software, it already built in the file. And if you use the Siemens, you need to build a file by yourself. So here we already have. And next, we can go to the Ethernet 2 port. You can add device. Because Ethernet 2, we give the function of the Profinet master. So we will choose the PN controller first, and then you can choose the remote Profinet module. So here you can add device, and here you can find the remote, and you can find RTU PN12 here. And next, we will add the besides module to the RTU PN. So first one, we will choose first one we will choose 16SP is for 8 input and 8 output DIO, so we will choose this one. And next one we will choose 06XA A here. And here you can put share in and share out to check if the module on the RTU not work. You can use this to check. And here first we will connect to our AX5. And when you log in and put the PLC to run mode, you can go here and put the output on here and write, and you can see your RTU output digital all on. And next you can go to the DVP 60SP, and here we also have the output digital output channel, so you can also you can check with your real module. And next one is 6XA. You can see here. Here you can go to general to setting the different parameter of channel mode. And but here you can see in channel 1 it's not the same as the output mode. So we also have, you can see here, the gain is different. So if you give the data from channel 5 output and put into the channel 1, it's the value is not the same. You need to calculate by yourself. So here you can see I put the sharing put here. I give the output maybe 10 voltage, and it will be B5 input analog. And here we will talk about share in and share out. Share in and share out, also the example, you can go to the download center and choose any kind of the DVP series, and you can see the DVP series module manual, and the module manual will like this. Here in the chapter 15, you can see the share in and share out functions. And if you give the share in the 1000, it will give your version number and also the right side digital input output point. You can see here. So we go to our software. And here you need to change the high byte and low byte. So here you write and go to the share in. You can see the version of the RTU, and also we have one input and one output for the digital. And